Hello, this is Oluwabomi Alabi. I'm shooting this video from my home office, and the school system had been programmed to keep people to school. But school was structured in such a way that we should go to school, get good grades, after school you get a job, and then you get job security, have different knowledge, and for that knowledge to be functional, we must work as a team. And the rich are the ones that organize people to work in a team, whereas the school system taught us to work as individuals. So it's a divide and rule tactics. Once you work as an individual, you cannot collaborate in the exam. If you collaborate in exams, that's cheating. But in the real world of business, of making money, the rich collaborate. And today I want to show you something. I don't want to be afraid of whatever happens after COVID-19 anywhere you are living in the world. What you need to do is that you need to change the way you think. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If you think you can, you can. If you think you cannot, you cannot. Either way, you are right. But today, I want to show you what you need to begin to do. If you have a smartphone and you are watching this video, it means you are 50% true. You have this. You have brain, you can learn. In a book titled Cash Flow Quadrants, written by Robert Kiyosaki, he mentioned 4 classes of people: the employed, the self-employed, the big business owners, and the investors. What are the mindsets? You know, these people here, they have a different mindset. These people here, they have a different mindset. Let me share with you a little story. 2 ranches raised their cows, and when the cows mature, they take them to the slaughter and they sell. Cow ranch B, they raise their cows and cow, and when they milk the cow, they sell the milk. Same idea but different mindset. Those who raise cows and slaughter call capital gain. Why the cow ranch B that raise their cow and milk it, okay, they focus on what they call passive income. If you are a cow ranch owner, which one is better? The one that slaughter his cows for capital gain. Once they slaughter the cow, they have to start raising the cow, another cow again. B that raise their cow and milk, all they need to do is just maintain the cow for a long period of time. That is the scenario with this group of people. You know, the employee and the self-employed are those who raise their cows and slaughter it for capital gain. These guys here, they raise their cows and they milk the cow for passive income. That is why these guys here live from day to day, from paycheck. They build business and they get passive income, which is what you need to begin to think about. If you live from paycheck to paycheck, you are slaughtering your cow. But as from now, if you are living from paycheck to paycheck, 30 days make a pay, what you need to do, I'm going to show you shortly. But you can keep your day job here and come into this place as a big business system owner to acquire what I call franchise. that gives you a right to enter into a partnership with an already existing company that gives you access to their system. The system simply means save yourself time, energy, and money. Let's now look at how you can survive post-COVID-19 without spending all your savings or your severance allowances on starting a self-employed job. If you get a franchise license and a partnership that gives access to a system, it saves you a lot of money. Somebody will say, coming to this place is risky. Coming to this place is not risky. The person who is risky is you and I, because we lack the necessary information that is required to survive as a big business system owner. Now, let me show you something here. This is A, right? If you want to survive post-COVID-19, all right, you must know the difference between income statement and balance sheet. The income statement has your income and your expenses, while the balance sheet has A, means asset, and the other one is liability. You must know how these four words, relate together. Now, if you are an employee, you earn income. You are self-employed, you get daily income. Now, if you spend the money, that's your expenses. Now, your asset is the amount of money you save, while liability is the amount of money that you spend. Assets, according to Robert Kiyosaki, is something that you own or you don't own that puts money into your pocket, while liability is something you own or you don't own that takes money out of your pocket. You can understand. So the second box here, diagram here, from the book written by Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, you will see that you have the income statement here, the income, your expenses, and then you have your asset here and your liability. On this other column, you discover that you have asset, nothing there. But then on this other side, you spend your income on accommodation, on food, on clothing, on shoe, etc. And then at the end of the day, you discover that the money comes in, goes into expenses, goes to liability, and comes back and it goes out. All right. This diagram here shows the mindset of people a cow ranch and they slaughter it. All right. They have to start all over again the following month to get this income. Right. This third class of people, all right, is they have their income statement here, income, you have expenses, but what they focus on is they focus on their asset column. Now, they understand that human wants is uncertainty. You have to know the difference between your wants and your need. And you have to focus on your needs if you have to survive post-COVID-19. What do? 3 things is very important to our existence, and food. Those 3 things are miscellaneous. Then the rest has to be, put into your asset column. So when money comes into your pocket, it goes thus and comes back as income. All right. Then you freeze your expenses. This is the way the rich thinks. Income, expenses. Their expenses is focused on assets. Whatever chunk of their income goes into their asset column and comes back to them as an income. That is why they say asset is something that you own or you don't own that brings money into your pocket. The focus here, why those who are poor, who are E and S, focus on income, expenses, and goes to liability, and then the money goes out. Surviving post-COVID-19, your thinking, mindset must change. must focus on this third class of people. And that's why I said in my previous video that you need to think the way the rich thinks, focusing on assets. What do they put their money on? They put their money on buying franchise of an already existing company to operate that business, and that gives them access to become to partner with that already existing company, and then they run the system, because that franchise license will give them access to the educational structure and the way the already existing company is running. And if you want to survive post-COVID-19, you must know how to manage your money, know the way the poor treat money and how the rich treat money. The rich keep most of their income in their asset base to bring more money into their pockets, while those who are poor or employee or self-employed focus on spending all their money on just want to begin to change your mind and begin to think as an entrepreneur. All you need to do is save yourself time, energy, and money by doing what the rich do. They focus on their asset column and they buy franchise license, they get into partnership, and they get access to an already existing system. I hope you have found value listening to this video. Please subscribe and feel free to share with your friend.